You can see that these are two linear equations. You can solve them simultaneously by the algebraic method, that is by elimination or substitution, or you can now know that it is also solved graphically. What if I add another equation like this? Now you know that two equations can be solved graphically. How? When they two intersect at a point, that point is taken to be the solution of these two lines. Now what if I add the third line? Now will all these three lines intersect at the same point? Let's see what happens. First of all, we will take one line separately and we will take out values for y and x so that we can plot these equations on the graph. Let's do it. First of all, we take the first equation and we make y as the subject. We have made y as the subject. Now what we will do? We will put values for x and get the subsequent values for y. We have taken random values for x, that is 0, 2 and minus 2. Now we will substitute these for x and find out y. First, taking x as 0. What do you get? 8 plus 0, 8 divided by 2, 8 by 2, that is 4. Second, we take x as 2. So y is equal to 8 plus 2 divided by 2. What do you get? 8 plus 2, 10. 10 divided by 2, 5. Next, we take x as minus 2. What will you get? 8 plus minus 2, that is 8 minus 2, 6 by 2, that gives us 3. So we get these values for x and y. Now what we will do? We will plot this to graph this equation. Now we have named these points as say A, B and C. Now A, B and C when plotted will give me the graph of that equation. Let us plot this one by one. First plot 0, 4. 0 on the x-axis and 4 on the y-axis. This is A, 0, 4. Second, we plot 2, 5. That is the point B. 2 on the x-axis and 5 on the y-axis. Next, we plot point C, that is minus 2, 3, which means minus 2 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. That is here. This is C, minus 2, 3. Now you can see these 3 points, A, B and C. We will join them. What do you see? After joining, we see a straight line. That means these 3 solutions are correct of this equation. So we have correctly graphed this equation. 2y minus x is equal to 8 on the graph. Now one by one, we will plot the other equations also on the same graph. So let's start with the second equation. Second equation was 5y minus x is equal to 14. Similarly, what we'll do? We will make y the subject first. Here we have made y the subject. Now we will put values for x and get the subsequent values for y. So here we've taken random values such as 1, 6 and minus 4. Let's put it one by one. We will take x as 1 first. So 14 plus 1 by 5. What do you get? 14 plus 1 is 15 and 15 by 5 is 3. Now let's take x as 6. So y is equal to 14 plus 6 by 5. What do you get? 14 plus 6 is 20 and 20 by 5 is 4. So when x is 6, y is 4 for this equation. Now let us solve by using x as minus 4. So y is equal to 14 plus minus 4 by 5. What do you get? 14 plus minus 4, that is 14 minus 4, 10. And 10 by 5 gives you 2. So when x is minus 4, y is 2 for this equation. So we have got again our coordinates, and we will plot these coordinates to graph this equation. Now we have already taken a, b and c for these solutions to graph the equation 2y minus x is equal to 8. Now we have taken the other three for the second equation as d, e and f, so that we can recognize them better on this graph. Let us start plotting. First is 1, 3. So 1 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. Make sure you use a very sharp pencil and make this very neat. Second, we are having 6, 4. That is point E. 6 on the x-axis and 4 on the y-axis. That is point E. Next, we have point F, minus 4, 2. That means minus 4 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. See, what are we getting? We are getting a point on that first equation as well. Can you tell me one characteristic of this point? Tell me one characteristic of this point. Well, this point is the solution for the second equation that we have just solved, and it is also one of the solutions of this equation, because you know any point that lies on the line which has the solutions for this equation is also one of the solutions for this equation. So this point is the solution for the second as well as for the first equation. Well, let's join these 3 points. See, what do you get? Point D, E and F when joined gives you the graph of the equation 5y minus x is equal to 14. So now, if we were given two simultaneous equations, this and this, you could easily say that point F, that is minus 4, 2, is the solution of these two equations. Now remember, we are having one more equation. Let's see how it goes on this graph. We are having this equation, make y the subject. This is simple. Just put values for x and get the subsequent values for y. Again, we are taking random numbers. First, we put x as 0. What do you get? 1 plus 2 into 0 gives you 1. So when x is 0, y is 1. Similarly, when x is 1, what do you get? 1 plus 2 into 1, that is 1 plus 2, which is 3. Now, putting x as 2, two into 2, 4, and this gives us 1 plus 4, 5. So we got our coordinates for the third equation as well. 0, 1, 1, 3, and 2, 5. Now we will again plot these points on the same graph paper in which we have plotted the other equations also. You can see we are taking the same graph paper. Now we have named this as L, M, and N. Do not name these same as A, B, or C, or D, E, and F. Otherwise, it will create confusion for you. Let us plot this. Point L is 0, 1, 0 on the x-axis, and 1 on the y-axis. This is L, 0, 1. Now let's take M, 1, 3, 1 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. Again, what do you see? This falls on this same point, D. This is what? M, 1, 3. So again, now tell me the same characteristic here. Point M lies on the third equation as well as the second equation. That means point M is the solution for the second equation as well as for the third equation. Let us plot N also. N is 2, 5. That is 2 on the x-axis and 5 on the y-axis. Again, see, we are getting one point that intersects this line, which is N. That means N is the solution for the third equation which we are drawing and also for the first equation. See, what do you see? First of all, this blue line represents the equation 2y minus x is equal to 8, right? The red line represents the second equation, 5y minus x is equal to 14. And the third line, this purple line, represents the equation y minus 2x is equal to 1. Now you can see that all these three lines do not intersect at the same points. Otherwise, it would come like this. Three lines passing through the same point, something like this. And you could get a point which was a solution of all these three lines. But you can see they are intersecting at different places. So let us take one by one. Let us take this point first. This point is the solution for which two lines? The blue line and the red line. So which two equations? 2y minus x is equal to 8 and 5y minus x is equal to 14. So this point will give you the solution for these two equations. Similarly, look at this point. What do you see? This point can be named as N or B, gives you the solution for which two lines? The blue line and the purple line. Blue line, which is 2y minus x is equal to 8, and purple line, which is y minus 2x equal to 1. Now tell me about the third solution. This one. What do you see? The point M or the point D. This satisfies the equations. Which equations? The red one and the purple one. Red one being 5y minus x equal to 14 and the purple one being y minus 2x equal to 1. So you can see we get 3 points here. Now if you look close, these 3 points can be said as 3 vertices of a triangle. Look, this is creating a triangle. Interesting. You can see that these 3 points, which were the intersecting points or the 3 solutions, are actually creating a triangle. Look, we have named these intersecting points as P, Q and R, and you can see how they are creating a triangle. So you can say when 3 equations are given and they are not intersecting from the same points, they may intersect like this, and they can also create a triangle like this. Now if I ask you what are the vertices of this triangle, can you tell me? Well, simply from the graph itself, you can tell me that the vertices of the triangle formed by these 3 lines are P minus 4, 2, Q 1, 3 and R 2, 5. So this is how we graph any 3 equations on a graph paper.